back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
El Jefe was in attendance and spoke at the post-fight press conference. UFC's president Dana White spoke on many issues revolving Conor McGregor in the MMA world and a little bit of boxing at the post-fight press conference. And one of the questions that was asked was about these Conor McGregor Manny Pacquiao rumors. Some people are talking about a boxing match for April, and I've got to get to this first. Somebody was like, hey, how are you reporting on Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson, and you literally just did a video on Conor McGregor versus Manny Pacquiao? Fake news. Hey, eat a fucking dick. I never did a video. For one, I was going to do a video on Conor McGregor versus Manny Pacquiao, but by the time I could get to that video, there was already actual news from Tony Ferguson about a unification bout, so I did that video. So you might be on another channel where they're doing a video on Manny Pacquiao versus Conor McGregor, but either way, it was being discussed. Now, Manny Pacquiao versus Conor McGregor, there was never really any founded. It wasn't really Conor McGregor or Manny Pacquiao. Neither one of them came out and said, yes, we are fighting in April. It was not even close to that. Conor McGregor came out and said, I'm looking forward to getting back in the right ring or octagon, whoever can pretty much pay me what I'm worth to combat sports. And then Manny Pacquiao just said, like, Merry Christmas, looking forward to a real boxing fight, April 2018 at Notorious. But he never said, he just said, you know, that's just lobbying for a fight. He didn't say we are having a fight, anything like that. So I never actually reported on that. Tony Ferguson, on the other hand, came out and said, I'm healing up from the surgery. Surgery went good, and I'm going to be unifying my title versus Conor McGregor in March or April. So those rumors are a little more founded here. But Dana White spoke and further shut down the Conor McGregor Manny Pacquiao rumors by saying, hey, if that were to happen, for one, I don't know anything about it. And if it were to happen, I'd be suing Manny Pacquiao and whoever's promoting him for trying to, you know, get one of my fighters who I have under contract without me knowing about it and shit like that. So that's interesting to me. Why that's interesting is because I was under the impression that I do know Conor McGregor, of course, is under contract with the UFC. But whenever he got his boxing license, I thought he was protected under the Ali Act, which is why they were saying he would be able to do the Floyd Mayweather fight with or without Dana White in the UFC. Now, if he did it, it would piss off the UFC and Dana White did say it'd be a big fall for him, or an epic fall for Conor McGregor, if he so decided to go against the UFC and go behind their backs and do some shit like that. But I do believe if Conor McGregor wanted to, he could say fuck the UFC just because this is boxing. If the UFC was like, nah, we want you to fight Tony Ferguson, and Conor was like, well, I want to fight Pacquiao. Since he has his boxing license, I do believe he's protected under the Ali Act, so he would be able to do that if he wanted to. Now, he would have to turn his back on the UFC, and I don't know if he wants to sever that relationship and burn that bridge just to fight Pacquiao for one payday. I don't know. Conor McGregor is at the point in his life where he probably doesn't need the UFC. At the same time, the UFC doesn't need Conor McGregor, as some people seem to think. The UFC, I mean, stars come and go. It is a fact. Conor McGregor is the biggest star they've had, but I mean, it's 2017 now. 2018, there could be a new one. We've got a lot of hot prospects coming up. Yes, the UFC doesn't want to get into this war with Conor McGregor, but I'm just saying it is a possibility as far as I'm aware, with the Ali Act protecting boxers from, you know, promoters, UFC practices and stuff. That's why Randy Couture and others are trying to get this Ali Act expanded to MMA. Right now it's not. But with that being said, I've said enough on this video. Essentially, long story short, Dana White said if Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor are trying to negotiate behind his back and they pull off some kind of shenanigans, he'll be suing Manny Pacquiao. And with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.